Just a bit jumpy that time, swung on and missed.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Got him. A slurve that time, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Striding forward now is the DH, Edwin Crowe.
Number 34, Edwin Crowe.
First delivery to him on the way. Very weakly on the ground. Foul ball, however, strike one. Bases are empty, one man out. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Ready for another chance, Julio Valenzuela. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch, and he takes ball one.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go,
That's up.
the bullpen might get a day off.
Dirtbag is right there, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. So put another 0 on the board as they've been held scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Luis Manuel. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Luis Manuel.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Way out in front. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That wasn't a terrible pitch right there, but if he's going to execute and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down, maybe even potentially bounce the next one.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
The catcher,
So digging in
3,
now, Alfonso Muriel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swings through it for strike number 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
The left fielder, number 22, Peter Jowers.
Into the box now, Peter Jowers. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Kita has a read on it, and that's the third out. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them fits out there. 7th inning coming up, and we still have no score. First offering on its way. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Kita is over, 1 away. Ready for another shot now, Oswaldo Alvarado.
The batter, third baseman, Oswaldo Alvarado.
First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
They haven't gotten much going against this guy so far in this one. He's been pitching well. And what are the key numbers to look at? First pitch strikes, over 70% so far in this outing.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Here's Kyle Saul. Third at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Add another 0 as it's up to 7 shutout innings so far. 8th inning coming up, and we still have no score. Ready once again, Scott Warden.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Cortez going back on it, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there.
Wow, that's a rarity. A 1-0 game in baseball these days. Both of these pitchers pitched awfully well. It's a shame one of them had to lose this game.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Daniel Gossett earns the victory in relief in this one, his 7th of the year. Jake Hardwick wraps it up for the save. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Stepping up to the plate, Eli Feliz. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Designated hitter.
Here comes the first pitch. Started that swing a bit too early. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Matty, we've seen some good baseball in the first 2 games of this set, and expect another close one here. Both of the first 2 games decided by 1 run.
You know, D-Roll, when you get in these series like this, when 1 run means so much, you like to be able to be the team to score first. But both these games have been very close, and it's going to boil down to who gets the big hits in the 7th, 8th, and 9th inning.
And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. Mark, what do you have on this group in front of the home crowd tonight?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2. One out, nobody on. Hit hard down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
1-0 the count. McGee, the runner at second with 1 away. And he comes back with 1 in there for a high strike.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
Kida is there, and he has it for the out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Andreas Murillo. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
This offense has been warned. If they didn't know already, now they do know. He's got his A-game fastball with him today.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. The 0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. At the plate, Luke Voigt, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a knee-high fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit high and deep to right center. McGraw giving chase. 1 down.
All right, here's how the visitors are lining up today. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone, get himself back in this count.
Now a hard liner, but foul. The 2-1. Hit on the ground out to short. And there are 2 away now. Digging in, James Vincent, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
James Vincent.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s, down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming in, and then it just drops off.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ryan Jacques. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
The windup and the 0-1 to short. And that's the first out. Digging in, Dwayne Mullen comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Dwayne Mullen.
First pitch on its way. And that one right down Main Street. To the left. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag. Standing in, Eli Feliz. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here comes the first pitch. Couldn't wait back, a swing and a miss.
This is the tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Mullen stands at first with 1 out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Basil McGee. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on no hits, 1 error, and a runner left stranded. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Rockhounds lead it 2-0. So stepping in, Julian Gutierrez.
Leading off
He's
the
0
fourth
for
inning.
1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. McGraw is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andreas Murillo. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
And he will recover in time to get it over to first. Nicely done there as they record the second out. Well, this is certainly something you never want to see. Perhaps the silver lining here, if there is one, is that got him in the non-throwing arm. So if he had to work his way through this, he probably could, assuming, of course, that there's nothing broken in there. And I think he is indeed planning to give it another go. Line drive to left. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, that can't bother you too much as a pitcher. Guy swinging first pitch.
Now, one of the things you want to do, D-Rose, you have to try to get ahead with the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you bring the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Mike Guerrero is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. Voigt is off at first with 2 away. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Another 0-2 home. Missed with a breaking ball. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. We played 4 full. The Rockhounds are out in front, 2. Leading off the inning, James Vincent, and they'll need him to get something going here.
James Vincent.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. And he misses with it, 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
Again, another foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Got him. So he's down on strikes for the 2nd time here tonight.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Ryan Jacques.
Standing in now, Ryan Jacques. High and deep to left center field. Harris going back on it at the track, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. The relay throw, but he is in there with a triple.
Well, when this thing left its bat, I thought it had the distance to get out of here, but it goes over the fielder's head and skips away in the bottom of the wall, allowing him to cruise into third.
First delivery to him on the way. Here's a strike. One out and a runner on third. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Line to the right side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
He's set. Here it comes. And that one stayed too low, apparently. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike one.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
The left fielder, number 25.
In now, Basil McGee. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
The 0-1 pitch. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. The 1-1. On the ground to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Third baseman, number 6, Julian Gutierrez.
Into the box, Julian Gutierrez. And that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Swing and a little tapper. That rolls foul for strike 1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be aggressive. You can pretty much count on a pitcher. He's trying to get back in the strike zone. And with 2 guys on base right here, it's time to grip it and rip it.
The 2-1. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2. Mullen over at second. McGee on at first with 2 down. He's set. Here's the 2-2. To the left side, but it's well foul. Three and 2 now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Hit hard, but foul toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Line toward the gap in left center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And the runner will score from second. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And he will beat the tag. Safe at the plate.
Hey, that makes this one a lot more interesting here in the middle innings, Dero. After being down by 1, big base hit drives in 2.
Yeah, that could be a huge knock right there, Dan, especially the way the bullpens have been throwing. They've been nasty. There's a lot of fuel out there, a lot of fire. Doesn't bode well for the offense.
Andreas Murillo is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. The 1-0 home. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And that one is gone.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Midland, number 6, Alex Nakayama.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Springfield Cardinals used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Carmen Pinto earns his team-leading 11th win. Edward Mujica works 2 full innings in relief to record the save, his 2nd. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. And for more, click over to theshownation.com.
Attaboy, great job.